I'm interested in the ways in which your views about, well, partly climate action priorities, but also about, hope and courage, how they've affected your own choices about work and life priorities, and maybe even your daily, practices in how you live. How has these kind of ideas or concepts impacted on the choices you've made and make?
I guess I'm a fairly philosophical, reflective sort of person, and I'm quite judicious about where I put my energies
Mm,
on the things that I think are important to me.
mm,
And I think there's different stages of life too.
mm,
I
mm,
think probably 20s and 30s, you know, you, as I think many people do, they want a little bit of accolade, a little bit of title or power in the system. But I guess getting beyond that, for me, the investment and concern about the climate issue really comes from, a deep intergenerational concern about,
mm,
2050. I'm assuming I either won't be here or will be, not the most sprightly if I am, and what the world is
mm,
going to be like
mm,
going on from there, and that is really what bothers me and
mm,
drives me.
mm,
In terms of where I put those efforts, I think, as I said earlier, I'm cautious about the saving the world fantasy, which I
mm,
think can be very seductive to
mm,
many of us who are idealistic. And I think that the truth is most of us can contribute one little piece to the puzzle, preferably, usually in something that you're good at. It may be you're a tech expert or an artist or a politician or an
mm,
expert on leadership or whatever it is.
mm,
But I think everyone can contribute their small
mm,
bit in that regard.
mm,
So for me, putting some time into encouraging the health sector in particular through Doctors for the Environment or the World
mm,
Organization of Family Doctors. I think that the medical profession has a piece in the puzzle
mm,
and something to say about climate change. But I have to say at the same time, I'm very hopeful to see that the real power brokers of our societies, the business sector, the
mm,
political leaders, seem recently to have changed their mood. Things seem to have changed gear,
mm,
particularly the business sector. So I have this idea of, here's this bunch of wombly doctors waving in the corner going, I think this climate thing could be quite bad for our health and for
mm,
the future generations, and, making a bit of noise over there, but we can't really solve it.
mm,
And to actually see a dramatic change in the business sector at the
mm.
moment in investment, in recognition of the business opportunity in addressing climate change, it feels like the flywheel is starting to turn a little bit. I really hope it is.